He slams the door, and I chuckle as I drive away. You run into jerks in every line of work. Unfortunately, I meet more than my share, especially this time of year, when there are Christmas parties every single day. My radio crackles and my dispatcher comes on. "Finn, where are you?" "Northwest," I say. "What you got?" "Someone in that area called for a cab. Address is 113 Sincero Drive." I groan at the address. "Come on, Luann, that's a residential neighborhood. I was going back to the airport." "You're the closest. I was supposed to book this earlier, but I didn't." Why didn't the person call Uber? It's getting rare for people who aren't accustomed to looking up a phone number to call the cab company, and they love to watch the progress of their Uber driving on their phones, which I consider another way the government can keep tabs on us. Just sign up to drive for a rideshare company, and you too can be tracked anywhere and everywhere. Most of my fares these days are airport or hotel fares, and those are the easiest. Sure money, sure pickups, not a lot of time lost waiting for someone. As irritating as those fares can be if they've been drinking, they pay my rent. But occasionally we get a call from an actual house. It's usually someone who doesn't know how to use a smartphone. Those can be the most irritating fares. I do what I hate and type the address into my dashboard GPS, since I refuse to do it on my phone as a matter of principle. I follow the voice guidance as I drive. It's a white ranch-style house that looks like it needs a good coat of paint. The grass could use a mow. They probably aren't big tippers. Great. I tap my horn and watch the door. There's no sign of anybody, but I see through the screen door that the front door is open. As I wait, I turn on the radio and scan through I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus, Santa Baby, and Michael Jackson's version of Santa Claus is Coming to Town. It's been all Christmas, all the time, since Thanksgiving. I wonder if these oblivious station managers really think that if they take a break and play a top 40 song, people will flee in search of more jingle bells. Time is wasting. I'm going to the door. Try getting an Uber driver to do that. I straighten my backward baseball cap and go to the screen door. I make sure my knock conveys my impatience. When no one answers, I move closer to the screen and look inside. An old woman sits in a wheelchair, her head tilted forward. Either she's sleeping or she's dead. Great. I look back at my cab. I could tell Luann that no one came to the door, which is true. I could just drive off. But the woman will probably wake up and call back and complain that no one came. I knock again on the screen door. "Hello?" I yell. The woman jolts awake. "What?" "Did someone here call for a cab?" The woman looks around as if she doesn't know if anyone else is there who may have called. "Yes. Yes, thank you so much." "Do you need help?" "Yes, please, that would be so nice." I open the screen door and step into the small front room. Her purse sits on the table, so I point to it. "Do you need your purse?" "Please," she says. I wheel her out the door, carrying her purse. "Should I lock it?" "Yes, thank you." I lock the doorknob and pull it shut. The woman reminds me a little of my own mother in her last days, and that familiar, bitter acid burns my stomach. I roll her to the car. Can you stand up or walk?" "With a little help," she says. "My name's Callie. What's yours, honey?" "Finn," I say, folding up her footrest so she can reach the ground. I help her up. She's very weak as she takes one step, then falls purposefully onto the car seat. I wait for her to pull her feet in, but she just stays there with them hanging outside the car. Sighing, I bend down, pick up her feet, and put them into the car. I close her door and load the wheelchair into the trunk. When I get behind the wheel, I start the meter, wishing I could add the 15 minutes it took me to get her into the blasted car. "Where are you going, ma'am?" She doesn't answer, so I look back at her. She's already asleep again. Unbelievable. So where am I supposed to take her? I call Luann back on the radio. "Hey, this fare I just picked up at 113 Sincero Drive. Did she tell you where she wanted to go?" "Yeah," she says. "She wanted to go to a doctor's appointment at St. Mary's Hospital. Her appointment is at 2. "Okay, thanks." I look back at her again and realize she isn't belted in. She'll probably fall over when I start moving.